I teased it in the Jim Beam video, so here we are.
We're really doing it.
There's nothing on the table. Well, that's because we had a slight problem with sloppage.
The delivery.
Yeah, but we got it.
We got enough to do a sample and a review of this.
So what this is I have a 5-liter barrel. I've talked about this on the channel. I have done my smoked brown sugar simple syrup in the barrel for months, and then I did a Weller Special Reserve project, and after that went into I did reseason the barrel.
Okay.
So I put the smoked brown sugar simple syrup back in the barrel for, I don't know, it was probably several weeks, maybe a month. But then I decided we did the Wild Turkey 12, and I thought this thing is fire good. And I thought, I got to recreate this. And it's 101 proof.
Sure.
So is Wild Turkey 101, and way less expensive and way easier to find. But there was a fruit note on that, and I just had the Wild Turkey 12 last weekend, revisited it, and I still got the fruit note. And it was even better than what I remember it in the first video that we did it.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, we got to recreate this fruit note somehow. So I did a cherry liqueur. And so I dumped the brown sugar simple syrup out of the barrel. I put 1 bottle of cherry liqueur in there for a few weeks and rotated the barrel and sloshed it around, let it just kind of do its thing for a few weeks. And then in went the Wild Turkey 101. Now, it's been 3 weeks that this Wild Turkey 101 has been in this smoked brown sugar simple syrup cherry liqueur finished barrel. I don't want to compare it directly to the Wild Turkey 12 without Jay here.
I got you. He would be a little bit of resource.
We are going to try it as it is, standalone. And if we determine that this is worth freaking good, I'm pulling it. And then we will get Jay, the next time Jay's over here, we'll actually do a side-by-side just to see how close I came to recreating this Wild Turkey 12. I am a little bit excited, and I hope it got better than it did than it was last week.
You tried it a week ago.
I tried it a week ago, and it was so good. And I almost pulled it then after 2 weeks, but I thought, nope, I'm gonna let it go. It's been up in my attic.
Yeah, and it's been
hot,
warmish here this week.
It gets to 105. So I got a little hygrometer up there.
Of course you do.
Which it tells me it's been hot. It's been like between 100 and 110 up there with really low humidity, which it may be hotter than 101 proof. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm going to take the proof of it when this whole thing is done and
see where you came out.
Well, we'll see.
There's nothing to it but to do it now. Smells good.
Yes, it does.
I'm not a big cherry guy, but there is a little bit of sweet something.
Yeah. And I'm getting it. I was really worried because after 1 week, the cherry note was very tart and it was very noticeable. After last weekend, after 2 weeks, it really kind of subsided.
Mellowed out a little
that's
bit.
why I was like, oh, this is headed in a really good direction. So
I don't think if you wouldn't have told me, like if you just said, "Here, try this," I don't know if I would pull cherry out again. Not normally something, but it's not noticeable. Like it doesn't taste like you took Wild Turkey and just threw some like cherry juice in it. So
yeah,
good on you there.
There's a definite tartness.
Yep, there's something.
There's a noticeable tartness, a fruit tartness. I wish I would have done the raspberry because for me, the Wild Turkey 12 there is a raspberry.
Okay.
I didn't want to use cherry, but I used cherry. I should have not. I should have went looking for a raspberry liqueur, but
you did what you had access to. I think it turned out pretty well.
I think I want to leave it in for another week. I might not put it up in my attic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be even just moderate. We're in the first part of summer here. 80s and 90s, I think, in the next week or two. So I don't think it had hurt it. You've done some other experiments where you knew it was time to pull it out because it was already on the verge of too oaky, too whatever whatever you're shooting for. But I don't think if you noticed it from week 1 to 2 to now, man, one more probably won't hurt.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
like it, but why not see what it'll do?
There's still there's definite fruit note on it that I don't think is there in the regular Wild Turkey 101.
No, I don't.
So
and I drink a lot of that.
It's picking up that liqueur note.
Not overpowering, but you can tell that there's something else in there. And it, I don't know, it's not harsh by any means.
No.
But I think that if you've had pretty good success week over week, why not, man? And then next time you can find raspberry liqueur.
Yeah.
Or real ass raspberries. I don't know. Season, summertime, we might be able to come into some fresh fruits.
That might have to be either pure. I guess I could puree them.
Ah, now we're getting really fancy. Hey Google, how do you puree raspberries? No, this is good.
So you think leave it?
I mean, I'm giving it.
I'm not emptying it. I'm not dumping it tonight.
I think that it doesn't show any signs of like it would make it worse.
Yeah.
I think that you're on a pretty good spool here, and it might even bring a little bit more of that barrel out.
Yeah.
Get it out of the attic and actually just get it, cycle temperature down here at like sea level.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more oakiness come through, but not that the Wild Turkey 12 was overly.
It wasn't overly oaky.
But that's what I'm trying for. Is I really want to recreate that
at a fraction of the price.
Yes.
I think you're well on your way. I think that you've got something here that has merit. So let it ride, baby.
All right. I like it.
Yep.
It's on a good trajectory. We're going to see how this comes about. And next time we're talking about this, Jay will be here and we'll be doing the official comparison next to it. So there you go. Wild Turkey 101 finished 5-liter barrel. Going good so far. See you next time right here on Thin Blue Whiskey.